name is Ruth Samuels, and welcome to Timeless News. Today we will be discussing an upcoming act known as the Keating-Owen Act. We will be interviewing the mother, Mary Fagan, and revealing her opinion upon this act. Mary was an ambitious young lady who died at the age of 13. We will be interviewing her mother shortly after this break. Welcome back to Timeless News. We're about to interview the mother, Mary Fagan, now. Hi, Miss Fagan. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing great. How about you?
Very well. So we're here to discuss your daughter, Mary, and how she may relate to this upcoming act. Can you please tell us about Mary and how she may relate to this act that may soon be passed?
Well, Mary was a very good girl. She always had a lot of friends, and she always had a smile on her face. Her father died 4 months before she was born, so I always questioned our financial stability. So when I had Mary, we were not financially stable. So when she was 10, she had to quit school and go work at a local mill. In 1911, she got hired by a paper manufacturing company. In 1912, I remarried and we moved into the city. One of the worst decisions I ever made. This is where she was hired. No, hold on. This is where she was hired by a pencil company. Mary made around $4 a week. Usually less, but $4 estimated. She was killed there in 1913. When the police found her, she had showed signs of being beaten. This act could have saved my daughter's life. This act should be passed for the sake of regulation of child labor laws. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Fagan. We'll be back shortly after this break. Welcome to History Network. The date is January 26, 2001.
Today we will be informing you about the act that started a big change in child labor.
In the 1900s, it was estimated that nearly 2 million children were employed in manufacturing, agriculture, mines, stores, and on city streets. Most of these mines and children were under the age of 14. They worked long hours, 12 or more a day, and usually 7 days a week. Injuries and illnesses were very common. This resulted in most children being uneducated.
Unconstitutional meaning it violated something in the Constitution.
The Supreme Court ruled that it was unconstitutional because it overstepped the purpose of the government's powers to regulate trade, traffic, or transportation. But this act on its own started something huge. It inspired many more people to get involved.
A second child labor bill was passed in December of 1918. Its purpose was to also regulate child labor, this time by using the government's power to levy taxes. It too was soon found to be unconstitutional in Hammer v. Dagenhart. This led to a very upset community.
Federal protection of children would not be obtained until passage of the Fair Labor Standards Act in 1938, which also challenged before the Supreme Court. This time, the movement to end child labor was victorious. In February of 1941, the Supreme Court reversed its opinion in Hammer v. Dagenhart and in the U.S. v. Darby, 1941, which led to the Fair Labor Standards Act. It is still in force today.
This was a very big change in our history. It helped improve children's education, social life, and health.
Without this act, we could continue to be worked to death with little to no pay. The Keaton-Owen Act made a statement. It was the beginning to a huge difference in everyone's lives.
This is Tabitha Knight.
And Renee Plymel.
Thanks for
tuning into History Network.
The sun goes down, the stars come out, and all that counts is here and now. My universe will never be the same. I'm glad you came. I'm glad you came. Whoa.
Get the shot. Back a little.
Crazy till we see the sun. You never, ever, ever. You know you never love pretend it's love. And never, never, never stop for anyone. Tonight let's get some and live while we're young. That was funny. Alright, go ahead, girl.
Welcome back to Timeless News. We're about to be interviewing Miss Fagan now. Miss Fagan, where are you?
Hey, I was just craving a bit of tea.
What the heck? We're so used.
I just saw those and thought they were necessary to use.
Trying to make some bloopers.
There you go.
Right. Welcome back to Timeless News. We're about to interview Miss Fagan now. Hi, Miss Fagan. How are you?
I'm doing very good. How about you?
Very well. So we're here to discuss about your daughter Mary and how she may relate to this act. Could you please tell us what you think about this act that may be passed?
No, because that was really bad.
Seriously? I told you to let me learn the law.
Alright, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm just a funny person. Okay, go.
These are good bloopers.